Hi, welcome to the video. This is Mike, Fylde Coast Flips. I'm a reseller based in northwest England. If you're new here, I basically go out to car boot sales, charity shops, retail stores, Facebook Marketplace, anywhere I can get stuff cheap. I buy it and I sell it for a profit online on eBay. That's what I do. That is my business. Right now, recording this, it is mid-November. This video is probably going to come out more towards the end of November, maybe the beginning of December. But basically the car boot sale, my usual one, is still on. It's still going. It hasn't been on for the last 2 weeks due to bad weather. I thought therefore they were going to just say, that's it, no more. We're going to leave it at that until next year. But they've not. To my surprise, a couple of days ago, they turned around and said, yep, we're on this weekend. After the car boot sale, we'll be going to the charity shop, see what we can find there. Let's go. Right, so we're going to be arriving in just 1 second. I've not got there for the moment it opens. I figured if everybody is going down the same time today, which they are, 7:30 for sellers and buyers, then there's not really much point getting there early, is there? So I'm here now, it's about 20 to 8. That's kind of cool. Bottle. Made in Italy. You alright, Bill? Alright, mate? How you doing? You okay? Not much happening here, so I'm going to turn you off for now and I will turn you back on if it gets any better.
You're right. He bloody did.
How much are your DVD VCR combos?
They're all £5 each. That's the only thing that's different.
Yeah. Do you know if these are working at all, or they're like up from an auction or something? Yeah, yeah. Cheers. Any remotes for any of them? No.
Just what's theirs, what's there.
Yeah. Hold on, JVC. Is this a 5, the Panasonic one there?
That?
Below it.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You 3 on it at all, or?
Nah, it's got to be 5, that, to be honest.
Right.
I think it's I average them out at 5 when I buy them.
Yeah. I'll do 5 for that one. That one's a little decent one. How much on that?
£3, mate. What, mate?
Guaranteed best price with Windows plus Mac promise, subject to availability.
tired. It's rough, isn't it? If you're tired.
Oh yeah, you don't get enough off.
This is one problem.
150.
If you've got the odd 50, I'll do it, yeah.
Right. Cheers, mate.
Yes, I think.
Thank you. So I didn't get that on film, but I've just got some surveilling families. Now this box is full of figures and accessories, so we might be okay. We'll have a look at that in a bit. Got a house as well. I think this is the one I had as a kid. It looks very familiar. It's definitely like an 80s or 90s one. It's not like a more modern one, which is why I bought it. And then this tree is part of it as well. 1986. So this is like a vintage part as well. These vintage parts for some of these older toys can do quite well, but we'll see. I paid £18 for all the surveilling families and for a bottle of this. Interesting. Might not have bought it if I wasn't bundling it in with these. So yeah, not very busy today, but I'm quite happy with what I picked up. That surveilling families set should be quite good. I'm going to have a bit of a closer look into that a bit later on. I'll let you know roughly how much it should be worth. It's hard to say with these things because, you know, there's a load of random characters, various conditions, accessories and stuff. I mean, generally speaking, I think, you know, the characters and the accessories are where the money is at. I've got that little tree. I'd be surprised if that is not worth a little bit of money. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll have a look into them in a little bit. And the other bits I got as well, I got that nice tray from the same guy I got the surveilling families from, but I think I'd stopped filming at that point. So yeah, I got this like nice kind of vintage tray. I paid £4, which is paying up. It's not going to be worth masses, maybe 20 quid plus postage. Depends how rare it is, but it should be okay. We should make all right money. There was the guy who was selling all the VCRs, combos and all them, and I know that there's good money to be made and all that stuff, but right now I've got enough. I don't need to be getting a load of VCR combos to test. I just don't need it. And you know, they all looked a bit worse for wear. None of them had remote controls. None of them were particularly good brands. Well, there was one that looked all right. I did get the VCR though. It was a Super Drive one, like a mini kind of version, and it looked in good condition. So paid £5 for that. So there's at least a decent chance that that's going to work. Not sure exactly how much those ones go for, but usually I can at least get 30 quid for almost any VCR. Even the bog standard basic ones for me usually go for at least 30 quid plus postage. The time right now is 20 to 9. I'm going to go and hit the charity shops. Morning. £5.50. He's got to be worth £2.50. And these now albums are 20p each. I think I'm going to take a bit of a chance on these and just get them on. So £10 spent, and this is what I got. 3 vintage board games, a mug, 50p, and all these are 20p each. And I got loads and loads of Now CDs. Some of them are pretty old, like we've got a, what's this one? 12. A couple of dance ones, but most of them are like the proper ones. And most of them are kind of newer ones, like 80 through to like 60 something. I don't think there's a particular running order here. 11, I think that might be the earliest one. But at that price, we'll give it a go. I'm going to pick one out at random to listen to now. Which one should we do? This one, 68, no idea what music was around then. It looks like a Christmassy one though. Perhaps. Let's give this one a listen. Now 68, what do we have? Leona Lewis, take that. Kylie Minogue, Mark Ronson, Valerie, Sean Kingston, Beautiful Girls, David Guetta, Love Is Gone. We've got some classic ones here from a good while back. I'm just looking for a year, 2007. So this is going to be my soundtrack onto the next charity shop. Let's go. They're nice. Get them. £3 to keep, probably.
Well, it is because it's horrible being on your own. I don't mind it. I just, if I'm not on my own, then I just plod off all the time. You know what I mean? Can't cope with it. She only wants 3 days. Yeah. I don't want to take them. I'll take one.
Check that out for vintage. How cool is that?
Maybe they can pick them up in about half an hour. Depends on when you pick up. You sure? Yeah, I've got a box at front of the police.
So not a whole lot in there. We've got these cool decorations. They were a Reader's Digest thing, but kind of cool looking for £3 each, ceramic. We're keeping these for our new Christmas tree that we've got. P&O 2017, celebrating 180 years of P&O. It's just a snow globe. Somebody had one up for about 30, I think it was, so you never know. Paid £2.50 for it. Good little Christmas gift, I think, for somebody. Right, on to the next. By the way, Now 68, don't bother. I've gone through like more than half of the first disc and I think I've listened to one. Come on, bro. Carol Vorderman Sudoku. Nah. I love this one. We have arrived in Cleveland's. Not been finding too much from here recently, so fingers crossed for me, everyone. Hopefully we find something today. Let's go. Yeah, quiet. One item so far, which should make about £10 profit. That's it. Keep going. Got a Ninjago set here for £2.99. It looks brand new seal. Let's have a look. Yeah, worthwhile just about this one. Not a huge amount in it, but enough. So I've been looking at getting one of these for my kids. This is only £5. Some of these are worth crazy money. And just for that, I'm not even going to look it up, I'm just going to buy it. Might keep it, might not. Just check that it works.
To start a game, touch any button with your smart pen to select an activity. Then, touch the globe for more information. Continent. Africa is the second largest of the Earth's 7 continents.
Oh yeah.
Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. it out. Vintage. I've been finding the weirdest things ever. Look at that. Look at it. So right now we are in Polton, not somewhere I come very often, to be honest, in search of bargains. Usually everything is a little bit highly priced, but I'm going to take a look, see what we can find today. Let's go. M25, the board game. What on earth? I can't say I do much shopping at Booths, but their Christmas stuff is awesome. So I'm having a quick look in here, grab myself a Christmas book and carry on. Yeah, check out some of this stuff. How cool are these? If anybody out there wants to get me a Christmas present, one of them will do, thank you. I got my book. Oh my god, these are so nice. Get them. They don't usually look like this. This is like the Christmas version. But trust me, you will not be disappointed. They are very nice. £5 a box here, which is a bit expensive, but they do sell them in Tesco for less than that. Oh my god. Look at all this. It's a bit early for me to be buying this stuff, to be honest, unless it's particularly good. I just wanted a quick little look. Check this out. Cath Kidston Park Dogs hot water bottle. I'm interested to see how much these are on eBay for. Hot water bottle. Dogs. None for sale, none sold. I don't know, 15 quid is a bit much. But if you get these on clearance or something. Yeah, I think that's about it for the Christmas stuff. Yeah, definitely not sponsored by Booths, by the way, but if anyone from Booths out there is watching, feel free to give me a shout. I mean, just look. Quite the collection. It's nice. So there's a bit too much to kind of show it all here together, so I'm going to go through it little by little. Okay, so let's start with these. So over here we have these Christmas decorations that I got from the charity shop. These were £3 for the set, and we're keeping these. I really like them. Yeah, they do resell, but not for a lot, like about £10 to £12 plus postage these go for, in, like, you know, new condition, which I think they're new. But we're keeping them, so you can kind of forget about that, but nice little bargain on them. Here's a Mrs. Winterbottom's tea caddy, tea storage jar. Good condition. It was £1. I think the days are numbered on these being worthwhile picking up, with some exceptions, and if you can get them really cheap, it's still worthwhile. But you know, they're coming down in price. They have been doing for a while. I guess as time goes on, less people have the sets, less people are breaking them, and less people want the replacement ones. So the cookie jars still do well though, generally speaking, but even they've come down a little bit as well. So might be one of the last times I pick these up. This is a melamine tray. It is really nice colourways on that. Vintage 80s probably, maybe 70s. 15 to 20 on these in good condition. This is in good condition, does need a bit of a clean, but it looks really good apart from that. Here is a glass bottle, like a rifle. What was it, a shotgun? I think it's a rifle. Bit of a weird one this, I know, but it caught my eye, and the guy had the Surveilling Families, which we'll take a look at in a minute. I just wanted to kind of get something else in there to make it a little bit more worth my while, buying the Surveilling Families. So this was the only other thing he had really that interested me. It's Italian, but I don't know what it's from. Made in Italy, doesn't say what it's from. Had a quick look, can't find it. Mostly clear glass bottles like this I'm finding. Prices vary massively, so yeah, don't know on that, but I suppose effectively I kind of paid, what, £3 for it, so it's worth a go. It'll look good in somebody's like home bar or whatever. Baloo here at the back. I'm not really sure why I bought this, because I know Baloo plushes don't really do that well, so why did I buy it? I don't really know. I mean, it's okay, I paid £2.50. They do sell fairly regularly for about £10, so you know, we're gonna, plus postage, we're going to be making a little bit, but probably should have left that one, to be honest. P&O ferries, there's only one person out there that has this for sale, and it's in the same condition as this, with its little kind of certificate thing in the box, and they're asking £30 plus postage for it, so I'm going to come in just under them, and I paid £2.50, so if we can get anything like that, you know, coming into Christmas, it might go for that. It's a kind of cool little thing. It's to celebrate, what's it, 180 years of P&O ferries? Is that right? 180 years. Yeah. That's crazy, isn't it? 180 years have been going. It's a long time. But yeah, snow globe, perfect time of the year to have a snow globe. Definitely picking it up at that price. Nice little collectible. Right, let's have a look at the next stuff. Next we have these board games, 3 of them from the tip shop, 1 from the carboot sale. This game is from the carboot sale. I got it from the same guy who had some decent ones a couple of weeks back. We had the Cluedo and the Civil War game, which turns out to be pretty good, and it is basically new inside. That's worth about 15, that's worth about 15, that's worth about 15, just sold one of them last week. And this one is worth up to 30. Obviously, they need to be complete or near complete for it to be worth that. But, you know, paid £1, £1, £1, and £2. So, definitely worthwhile. Perfect time of year to be buying these. I've just recently gone through a load of board games. We were near the end of the pile, and now I'm just adding to it again. Right, let's take a look at the next lot. This is the next lot. Over here, we've got a couple of mugs. This should go for about 10 to 12. This I'm not sure about. This I've had a look. I only found one out there. They've sold it like really cheap on bids. But I think it's by Arthur Wood, which I've had his stuff before, but it's never done particularly well. But I just think the design is pretty cool, and it is a made in England vintage thing, probably 80s I would say. I'll probably aim for like 15 to 20, see what happens on that. Paid £1.59, paid 50p for the Guinness mug. These were from the car boot sale, they were £1.50 for the two. This guy's worth a little bit more because he's got his accessory there, but he should have some goggles and I think something else as well. This guy doesn't have any accessories. I'll probably stick them together and ask about 12 to 15 for the two. This I thought would be worth a little bit of money this time of year, you know. Christmas Pascal from Tangled. Just sold a Pascal, same size as this, but not a Christmas related one. Looked almost exactly the same apart from the Christmas hat. And that went for about £8 or £10 this week. And I thought this was going to be worth more, but it doesn't seem to be. 5 or 6 quid, paid £1, small profit at least. Yeah, it's Christmassy, so it'll go. This is a Little People superhero. I didn't actually know they did superhero ones of these. I saw it, and what I tend to do when it's something like this, it's a little toy, it was in a big box full of stuff, and you know, there's no price on the box, and you can ask them how much they want, but sometimes people come back with like crazy amounts, like 50p or £1 of it. They come back with that more often than not. So what I tend to do a lot of the time, if it's something like this, just one figure, I say, will you take? So I'll be like, will you take 10p, will you take 20p? And most of the time they say yes. Now there's obviously the odd occasion where somebody might have just turned around and said, oh, have it, or 5p, because that's happened before as well. You know, oh, it's just one figure, just take it. But more often than not, people will, you know, they'll be like 50p or £1, and I'm not paying 50p or £1 for this. Do you know what I mean? Don't know what I'm going to do with this guy by himself. I might just add him to the few that I've got over here in this box. I keep all my kind of like random figures that I'm building sets of down here in this box amongst the mess. So I'll probably just stick him in there and wait till I get a few more. This is a Panasonic Super Drive VCR, one touch record, 4-head. It plays PAL and NTSC, and it's a fairly good one. I think it's in really nice condition. It doesn't have its remote though. The only one out there that I can find sold out of Ukraine for about £55 plus postage. So don't know, slightly strange I think, but the kind of rare, I guess. Kind of rare could mean the sought after, but doesn't necessarily mean that. But I only paid £5. He had a load of VCR DVD players, but they all look pretty rough. He wouldn't come down for a £5 on them. And yeah, at this time of year, right now, I'm busy. I don't want to be messing with them. On another day, I might have just picked them all up. Here we have a Lego clock, but this particular one seems to be pretty rare. The only ones I can find of him are selling new out of America, and people are asking about 50 or 60 quid for them, and I think there's only 1 or 2 that I could actually find anywhere. So very rare, I think. It's a Monster Fighter, which I've never heard of. I've never heard of that. It's from 2012, I think. So anybody know anything about these? I think they did different like monsters. Was it like a Halloween thing? Don't really know. $6.99, which is paid up a little bit for these clocks usually, but this one, as I say, very rare. This will make a nice Christmas present for somebody. These here are gonna be quite good, I think. Now, these ones here probably not worth all that much, but there might be an exception, I don't know. We've got a few runs. We've got like 69, 70, 71, 72, 74, to missing 73. Is that the one I've got in the car though? I picked one out to listen to in the car. 74, 75, 76, 72, 77s, 78, 79, 80, 81, 83, so missing 82, 84, 85, 87, so missing 86, 88, 89, 91, 94, 95, so we're missing a couple there as well. Good condition. I've not checked everyone, but I picked a load at random and I checked them and they were all like really good condition. These though, these are possibly where the money's at. I'm gonna scan these in now with you guys. I've checked one. I think was it 14 or was it 15? I checked one of these and I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You'll see what I mean. Let's have a look now. I had no idea, you know, these. I mean, I knew there was money in the Now CDs, the earlier ones, and I thought mostly the tapes. I think, am I right in thinking the first few only came out on tape? Not 100%, but let's have a look. Scan it in, and I'll show you what I mean. So 2 listed, £80, £100. Only 2 coming up barcode. I'm sure there'll be more that are not using the barcode, but let's go on to solds. Check it out. 46 bid with bids, 37 with bids, 50 with bids, 70, which was a buy it now, 39, you know, best offer accepted on that, around 40, 50, same with that, 32 bids, 37 bids, 53. You get the picture. Lots sold for, you know, what, 55 is the most. So no, 70, and there's only 2 listed, at least there is under the barcode. This one seems to be good as well. This is now 14, so good, not quite as good I don't think, but 40, 50, 37, 30, 25, 33, 40, yeah, not too bad. Let's have a look at the next. So this is now 12, and the old ones going to be more because I've got 11, 9 and 8 still to go. No, kind of around the same, maybe even a bit less actually, that have actually sold. You know, 40, 30-ish, 20, 20, 25, 30, 30, 20. So not quite as good, but still pretty good. This is now 11. Again, looks quite promising. 26, 12, 51, that's one bids. 28, 22, 23, 28, 14, 10, 12, 50. I'm guessing the condition of these wasn't very good. 20, 20, 25, 25, 22, 7, 25, 12. Not as many sold. Maybe not as popular, this one. And then this is now 8, which is the first one I have, the earliest one I have, shall I say. 20, 20, 5, 20, 25, 20, 20, about 20. So very, very happy with that. I'm glad I just got them all, because I was looking at them, I was thinking, you know, should I buy them all? So I'll just pick a few out. I thought I may as well just get them all. For 20p each, I thought I would give it a go, and I'm very, very glad I did. I've not even scanned these in, so I don't know. Maybe one of these has a little bit of money to it, perhaps. I will have a look into that, but I wouldn't have thought so. These are newer ones. I'll probably put all these together as one set and then sell these ones individually. So just a second and we'll have a look at the Sylvanian families. Also, just want to mention, I get my batteries from the car boot sale. Only £1 for all these. This is, you know, the last lot I got lasted me about 2 years, and they're just really good for watches, calculators. I use them for toys more than anything else. So I'm just setting this up. I think this goes just on here like that. Does it? That's how it shows in the photographs. Doesn't seem right to me. What's that? That's not right. There we go, I finally did it. That's a bit of a fiddly bloody thing, that, I tell you, but I think that's right. It still looks a little bit at an angle, does it not? Yeah, don't know. Anyway, it's a I'll give up on this thing. It will go together. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm obviously doing something wrong. I don't want to break the thing, so I'll just leave it like that. This is kind of my era of surveilling families. I remember having a house when I was a kid, very similar to this. And this is definitely 80s. And this says on it, what does it say? 1986. But the money with these things is mostly, I found in the past, in the parts and not necessarily the buildings and the cars and stuff. It tends to be in the little bits and pieces. We've got a slide, got a load of characters. This is everything all out of the boxes and set up, and pretty happy with this. I think we'll do okay with this stuff. It's been a long time since I've purchased Sylvanian families. Been quite a while. I stopped for ages because I'd never find the vintage stuff. It'd always be the newer stuff I'd find, and that wasn't worth as much. So this, nice to see the vintage stuff. I'm pretty sure I had these bears as a kid, these ones, and we've got a good kind of variety. Got lots of the beavers, little family of owls, and a load of furniture. I mean, check this out. How cool is this little Arga? Opens up and everything. Cool little thing. We even have something that lights up, which is just behind here. Put some batteries in, it works, which is some kind of miracle. Here, check this out. This was in with it all. This is a vintage Sylvanian Families magazine from 1988 in really good condition. Yeah, it's kind of like bent down the middle, but the condition of it is really good. It's just like a comic book inside. I've just looked this up. This was just in amongst it all, and this alone, this is a keeper's key, but this alone seems to go for about 10 quid just for this. It goes a large letter, it weighs like nothing. 10 quid just for that. I couldn't actually find it in orange, so maybe more if it's orange, maybe less if it's orange. So yeah, happy with that. I went out today thinking I'm not really gonna find too much, especially at the car boot sale. Walked past this once, left it, went back, you know, offered him, I think he was asked after 20 for it. So you know, I managed to get it down a little bit, and well worth it, definitely worth it. So was that the last car boot sale of the year? Maybe. I asked a couple of people there, nobody really seemed to know. I know it's on tomorrow. I'm not going tomorrow though. So yeah, we will see. Hopefully there'll be more. If there's more, I'll probably go. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please hit the like button. It really does help out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Woo!